Welcome to the Daily Globe. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. In the contested waters of the South China Sea, a high-stakes geopolitical drama is unfolding, with the Philippines at its center. The U.S. is launching its most significant defense investment in the Philippines since the Cold War, blending military power with economic statecraft to counter China's growing dominance. The Philippines, under President Marcos Jr., is pivoting back to its U.S. alliance, reversing years of Beijing-friendly policy and setting the stage for a new era of strategic competition. The world now watches as the U.S. and China vie for influence, with the Philippines as the linchpin. Will this power play stabilize the region or spark a dangerous flashpoint? The U.S.-Philippines alliance, rooted in the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, has weathered decades of shifting politics and strategic priorities. Signed in the aftermath of World War II, the treaty was a promise of mutual support, binding the two nations together in the face of global uncertainty. Over the years, this alliance has been tested by changing governments, regional conflicts, and evolving national interests, yet it has endured as a cornerstone of both countries' foreign policy. Once home to massive U.S. bases like Subic Bay and Clark Air Base, the Philippines played a pivotal role in America's military presence in Asia throughout the Cold War. In 1992, the Philippines asserted its sovereignty by ending the lease on these bases, transforming them into thriving economic zones that now drive local development and international investment. This bold move marked a new chapter in the relationship, as the Philippines sought to balance its independence with the realities of regional security. Yet, the strategic value of the Philippine archipelago never faded from Washington's view. Its location at the crossroads of the Pacific and Southeast Asia makes it a vital link in America's defense strategy, especially as new challenges emerge in the region. U.S. policymakers have long recognized the Philippines as a key partner in maintaining stability and deterring aggression. After a period of closer ties with China under President Duterte, marked by both cooperation and controversy, rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea have driven President Marcos Jr. to renew the alliance with vigor. The growing assertiveness of China in disputed waters has reignited concerns over sovereignty and security, prompting a strategic recalibration in Manila's foreign policy. Today, the U.S. is once again seen as an indispensable partner in defending Philippine sovereignty. Joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and renewed defense agreements underscore the deepening cooperation between the two nations. This partnership is not just about military might, it's about shared values, mutual respect, and a commitment to regional peace. This revival is not a new partnership, but a powerful reawakening, adapting old bonds for new challenges. The alliance is evolving, drawing on decades of trust and collaboration to address the complex realities of the 21st century, from maritime security to disaster response and beyond. The alliance's history is the foundation for today's dramatic strategic shift. As both nations look to the future, their enduring partnership stands as a testament to resilience, adaptability, and the enduring power of shared purpose in a rapidly changing world. China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea, rejected by international courts, have been enforced through island building and aggressive maritime tactics. Chinese vessels routinely harass Philippine boats and fishermen, using gray zone tactics to assert control without open conflict. Beijing's economic leverage complicates the region's response. Many Southeast Asian nations, including the Philippines, are deeply tied to China's economy. The combination of military pressure and economic inducement has tested U.S. influence and forced Manila to reconsider its alliances. China's patient, incremental strategy aims to normalize its dominance over these vital waters. This persistent pressure has driven the Philippines back into Washington's orbit, the stakes control of one of the world's most important maritime corridors. Subic Bay is once again at the heart of U.S. strategy. This historic naval base, once a pivotal point during the Cold War, is being revitalized to meet modern strategic needs. The bay's deep waters and strategic location make it an ideal hub for both commercial and military activities, ensuring that the U.S. maintains a significant presence in the region. A new shipyard, managed by U.S. and South Korean firms, is doubling the Philippines' shipbuilding capacity and creating thousands of jobs. This collaboration not only boosts the local economy but also strengthens the industrial base necessary for sustained maritime operations. The shipyard is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, ensuring that it can handle the construction and maintenance of both commercial and military vessels. More than a commercial venture, it's a cornerstone of U.S. efforts to build up the Philippines' defense industry and support allied naval operations. Joint training exercises and shared facilities enhance interoperability between U.S. and Philippine forces, ensuring that they can operate seamlessly in times of crisis. This partnership is a testament to the enduring alliance between the two nations. The U.S. Marine Corps has re-established a presence, and plans are underway to produce key military materials locally. This move not only reduces dependency on foreign suppliers, but also ensures that critical components are readily available in the region. The presence of U.S. Marines also serves as a deterrent to potential aggressors, signaling that the U.S. is committed to defending its allies. Subic's transformation signals a long-term American commitment, embedding strategic interests directly into the Philippine economy. This integration of economic and military initiatives ensures that the benefits of this partnership are felt across multiple sectors, from job creation to enhanced security. The collaboration between American and Filipino businesses fosters a sense of shared purpose and mutual benefit. This modern approach leverages private investment and allied partnerships to project power. By involving private enterprises, the U.S. ensures that its strategic initiatives are sustainable and economically viable. These partnerships also bring in expertise and innovation, further enhancing the capabilities of the Philippine shipbuilding industry. The message to Beijing: the U.S. is here to stay, with deep integrated roots. The strategic positioning of U.S. forces in the Philippines serves as a counterbalance to China's growing influence in the South China Sea. This presence underscores the U.S.'s commitment to maintaining freedom of navigation and upholding international law in these contested waters. Subic Bay's rebirth is both symbolic and practical, a reversal of the 1992 withdrawal and a new anchor for U.S. presence. The transformation of Subic Bay from a dormant facility to a bustling hub of activity represents a renewed commitment to the region. This rebirth is a clear signal that the U.S. is not only returning, but is here to stay for the long haul. The Philippines is now a critical node in America's Indo-Pacific strategy. Its strategic location makes it an indispensable partner in efforts to ensure regional stability and security. As the U.S. continues to pivot towards the Indo-Pacific, the Philippines will play a central role in shaping the future of this dynamic and strategically important region. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, is the backbone of the new U.S.-Philippines military partnership. Under Marcos Jr., EDCA sites have nearly doubled, with new locations near Taiwan and the Spratlys. These bases are being upgraded for rapid response, advanced surveillance, and pre-positioned military assets. The Philippines now hosts U.S. ground-based missile systems, dramatically boosting deterrence against Chinese naval forces. This shift moves the alliance from training to a persistent, potent, deterrent force. For Manila, EDCA accelerates military modernization and self-reliant defense. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer, but an active shaper of regional security. U.S. strategy in the Philippines extends beyond military might. It's a multifaceted approach that weaves together defense, economics, and energy policy. While military alliances and joint exercises often make headlines, the underlying contest is just as much about who controls the region's future energy flows and economic growth. At the heart of this strategy is energy security and economic leverage. The U.S. recognizes that reliable access to energy is the backbone of national resilience, and by helping the Philippines secure its own resources, Washington aims to strengthen a key partner while also countering rival influences. Washington is actively pushing for joint oil and gas exploration in contested waters like Reed Bank, a region rich in untapped reserves but fraught with geopolitical tension. These efforts are not just about energy, they're about shaping the balance of power in the South China Sea. By tying security guarantees to economic opportunities, the U.S. is offering the Philippines a package deal: protection in exchange for partnership, and investment in exchange for alignment. The urgency is real. The Philippines faces an impending energy crunch, as its main gas field, Malampaya, nears depletion. This looming shortfall threatens not only electricity supply but also economic stability and growth prospects. In response, Manila is rolling out reforms to attract foreign investment, hoping to modernize its energy sector and diversify its sources. These reforms are designed to make the country more attractive to global investors, especially those from the U.S. For the U.S., gaining access to new energy sources in a friendly nation is a strategic win, one that promises both economic returns and a stronger regional foothold. High-level meetings now routinely link security and economic cooperation. creating a self-reinforcing loop where each element strengthens the other. This synergy is at the core of what some call the Ukraine model, leveraging economic support to reinforce security ties. This approach directly challenges China's Belt and Road Initiative, which has poured billions into regional infrastructure and energy projects seeking to expand Beijing's influence. But this competition also risks turning resource-rich zones into new flashpoints where economic interests and national pride collide, raising the stakes for all involved. The economic gambit is bold, blending investment, diplomacy, and deterrence in a region where the lines between commerce and conflict are increasingly blurred. In the South China Sea, the fusion of investment and deterrence is reshaping the strategic landscape, making energy and economics as central to security as military power itself. The U.S. alliance has sparked fierce debate in the Philippines. Supporters, including President Marcos Jr. and the military, see it as essential for defending sovereignty and modernizing the armed forces. They argue U.S. presence brings jobs, technology, and a credible deterrent against China. Critics warn the Philippines risks becoming a proxy battlefield, sacrificing independence for American interests. Activists and some politicians call for diplomacy over militarization, fearing escalation. The nation is divided, caught between the promise of security and the peril of entanglement. The path forward is a delicate balancing act. Beijing views the U.S.-Philippines alliance as a direct threat, denouncing it as part of a strategy to contain China. Chinese officials warn that U.S. moves will escalate tensions and harm the Philippines. China combines stern rhetoric with economic engagement, hoping trade ties will temper Manila's alignment with Washington. Recent espionage incidents and continued maritime pressure show Beijing's willingness to push back. Despite tensions, Chinese investment in the Philippines continues to grow, creating complex interdependence. China bets that U.S. resolve may fade and internal divisions in Manila will shift policy again. The contest is long-term: coercion, incentives, and persistent pressure to keep the Philippines within China's sphere. The Philippines is now the central stage for U.S.-China rivalry, with global stakes. America's blend of military and economic strategy is reshaping the Indo-Pacific, but risks entangling Manila in superpower conflict. China responds with pressure and outreach, betting on time and proximity. The region's future hinges on political will, careful diplomacy, and avoiding miscalculation. The choices made now will define the global order for decades. The quest for a free, open Indo-Pacific is underway. Its outcome will shape the peace and prosperity of the 21st century.